That seemingly innocent cup of coffee warming your hands right now was, for centuries, a substance so feared, so disruptive that governments outlawed it, religious leaders condemned it, and those caught drinking it faced public humiliation, imprisonment, or worse. Your daily ritual, a cornerstone of modern life, once held the power to spark rebellion, challenge authority, and ignite a global struggle that profoundly shaped the world we live in. The story begins not in bustling cafes, but in the ancient highlands of Ethiopia around the 9th century. Legend says a goat herder, Kaldi, noticed his flock energized after nibbling bright red berries. Curious, Kaldi tried them, experiencing invigorating alertness. He shared this with a local monastery. Monks initially condemned the berries as the devil's work, tossing them into a fire. But the intoxicating aroma from the flames led them to crush the roasted beans, brew them, and find the drink helped them stay awake during long nights of prayer. From these almost accidental beginnings, coffee became a spiritual aid, then a prized commodity. By the 15th century, it had traveled to Yemen, cultivated in mountainous regions, becoming central to Sufi spiritual practice. Soon, the first coffee houses, kahvekhans, emerged in Mecca and Cairo, vibrant hubs for conversation, poetry, and chess. But this newfound social dynamism quickly became a threat. In 1511, in Mecca, a council of religious scholars declared coffee an intoxicant forbidden by Islamic law. The Grand Mufti, fearing coffee houses fostered political dissent, issued a fatwa banning the drink. This wasn't merely a suggestion, it was enforced brutally. Coffee houses were ransacked, owners arrested. Anyone caught with coffee faced public flogging and imprisonment. This wasn't just about religious purity, it was about power. Rulers understood that a population gathered, debating ideas over coffee, directly challenged their authority. Control was easier if people stayed home, not congregating in vibrant, opinionated public spaces. Despite the bans, coffee's allure was too strong. Traders smuggled beans out of Yemen, eventually reaching Constantinople, Venice, and then Europe by the 17th century. But resistance followed. In Italy, priests labeled it Satan's bitter invention, demanding Pope Clement VIII forbid it. Yet, legend says the Pope tasted the dark brew, found it so delicious, and effectively baptized coffee, giving it papal approval. The story might be embellished, but it certainly helped it spread. Not every ruler was so enlightened. King Charles II of England, watching coffee houses become penny universities where ideas critical of the crown flowed freely, tried to ban them in 1665 as seminaries of sedition. The public outcry was so immense he was forced to back down after just 11 days. But Sweden, far more effectively, made both coffee and tea entirely illegal for decades in the 18th century, deploying coffee spies and confiscating equipment. Some even tried to trick condemned prisoners into drinking it to prove its supposed toxicity. The irony is profound. A drink once revolutionary, a symbol of freedom, soon intertwined with new forms of exploitation. As European demand soared, the search for lands to cultivate coffee on a massive scale led directly to colonialism's dark heart. European powers, particularly the Dutch and French, established vast plantations in their colonies like Java, the Caribbean, and South America. This insatiable hunger for coffee fueled the transatlantic slave trade, transforming millions of lives into forced labor, enduring unspeakable conditions to pick and process the beans. Brazil, especially, became a coffee superpower, its economic boom built on the backs of enslaved people. The very act of coffee consumption for many years directly funded and perpetuated immense cruelty. So, when you consider your morning brew, you're not just tasting caffeine and flavor, you're tasting centuries of rebellion, geopolitical maneuvering, and tragic human struggle. From monastic aid to a symbol of sedition, then a global commodity built on suffering, coffee's journey mirrors human history itself. It holds the tension between freedom and control, pleasure and exploitation. It's a powerful reminder that even the simplest things we consume have incredibly complex, often shocking pasts. Did you know the history behind your coffee was so tumultuous, so fraught with conflict? Share your thoughts in the comments below. What part of this story surprised you most? Every single bean in your cup carries echoes of emperors and revolutionaries, monks and slaves, bans and defiance. It's a testament to humanity's enduring desire for stimulation, connection, and perhaps just a moment of quiet reflection before the day begins. The next time you take that first sip, remember it's more than just a drink. It's a silent monument to a hidden history, a testament to the shocking power of a simple, bitter brew that truly changed the world. If you found this journey through coffee's turbulent past as fascinating as I did, hit that like button and consider subscribing to Breaking Bread for more stories about the hidden histories behind the foods that define our world.